What is up, guys? It is your boy Jake yet again. This is a disclaimer video. If you do get offended from my content, there's the door. Don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you. It's my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, get the fuck out of my stream. This is a disclaimer video. Thank you. Hey guys, what is up? Guys, how is everybody doing? What is up, guys? Happy Saturday. What's up, guys? How is everybody doing? Yeah, what's up, guys? You know, it's so funny that I'm here. Damn. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even want to talk to people. I am. What is up, guys? How is everybody doing? Bye. We don't have a goal. The goal is met because of the birthday stream, because of the Kevin Burner stream. Yeah. I hope every day. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Mm-hmm. Tell me everything. I'm going my way. Mm-hmm. Tell me everything on my way. The first cut is the deepest. Yeah, 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 the deepest. What's up, Sunflower Dragon? How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the stream. Hey, hey, the divas. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. I had a great birthday. What? Bojo. All right. Love you. Yeah. I just sent someone a link to come on, Mr. Dave Sarah. Hope I had a very good birthday. No, she knows. Listen, I'm not cut the. Listen, Dave. Is this the real Dave Sarah? Because I know there's a fake Dave Sarah going around. Mm, yeah. Oh no. I sent you a link to come up, Dave. Let me check. All right, it's the real Dave. No, Dave Sarah is part of the Dow. Is part of. I'm just stream. By the way, if you look in the T-shirt shop, I did put a "fuck Rob Saul" shirt because on the I did say that I was going to put one on the shop. Oh, someone's here. It is. It is. Is it? Hey, what's up, Dave?
Oh, hi, Jake.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the great Dave Sarah. How you doing?
Uh, I'm doing great, Jake. And I just want to say that, like, most of the time, there's a lot of people that are faking being me coming in here and talking
Yeah,
shit. I just want you to know I've never watched the show before, ever.
I
I
know.
just
I
subscribe.
know that.
I just subscribe to it. I mean, you're great. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying.
Hey, Dave, I get it.
I know.
I get that you're a busy person and you watch so
Not,
many
no,
shows.
that's not
you,
true. No,
you,
that's not true at all.
you, Dave, listen. I had a feeling it wasn't you when we talked about it before. I've
Yeah,
talked to you before about this on like no filter or like all that.
yeah,
So
Jason. Yeah, on Jason's show, I think. Yeah.
yeah, and the thing is, it's like, but the thing is, it's like I was watching in the I was in the chat, but I couldn't speak because Jason still has me blocked.
Really? What? I think as long as you don't spam, you shouldn't be blocked from any channels. I think that's really
Yeah,
lame. I'm blocked from Shuli's channel. So,
yeah, I'm Greg Opie Hughes blocked me on Twitter. Greg Hughes blocked me
oh,
on
on
Twitter.
Twitter. Well, Twitter's it's a little different because you have to with Twitter, here's the thing. I only like blocking people if they block me first, because if I don't go back and block them also, then they can selectively like look at my shit, which I don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like if they
yeah,
block you and you're not blocking them, that means they can just like, okay, I want to see what he's gonna say. I don't like that.
yeah. And here's the thing. I don't. I had Kevin Brennan on my show earlier this week.
Really?
Yeah,
How did that go?
it went better than I thought. He
What did
stayed
you
for
think
an
was gonna happen?
he was just gonna do the whole Uzi saying "fuck you, Jake" and run out of here.
No, no. If he's gonna take the time to like actually do your show, I think he would be pretty respectful.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like oh, I don't get why a lot. Let me rephrase this. I don't know why I'm just a small town boy. Why is all these people wanting to be around me and stuff? Kevin Brennan, Bob Levy, and all that. I'm like, I'm I'm not I'm not I'm not a star.
Um, well, Jake, I mean, I'm a brutally honest person,
Yeah.
so I'll just leave it at that.
It's just here's the thing. It's like everybody that I'm a big fan of Shuli, big fan of Levy, but there's people out there that don't want to be around me because of the Shuli stank.
Because of the what?
Because the TSN, the smell of the TSN is on me now.
Oh
Because I
no,
was part
I
of.
here's the thing, Jake, and this is a joke. Are you ready for the joke?
Ready?
All right. They don't want to be around you because of your eyes. It's weird. No, I'm joking. No, but with the TSN stuff, I get that. And like,
I turned on my camera to show you the eyes. And by the way, this is Steve Wilkos. You ever heard of Steve Wilkos?
no.
He's
Who's
he
that?
was the head of security for the Jerry Springer show back in the day.
Oh yeah, I do remember that actually.
Yeah, he I don't, I don't. By the way, couple. By the way, it's also by the way, happy birthday, Gino Bobina, aka Debbie Dabbler's birthday is today.
Hey, Gino Bobino.
It's also Electrify's birthday today.
Oh,
Electrify
nice,
DJ Electrify's his birthday too.
nice, very nice people.
And also a couple days ago was Tiffany Washington's birthday.
Oh, also nice people.
Yeah, and last Sunday was mine. So, but
Really, happy birthday, buddy. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Wow, young, nice.
But here, let me tell you something.
Sure.
And I watched today. I watched the Looney Bin, and I hear them saying, "Oh, we thought he was older. We thought he was in his 40s or his 50s or his 60s."
You?
Yeah, they
Well,
thought
I
I
mean,
was in my
your hair is a little, you know,
fucked up.
it's a little fucked up.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I have tried to keep like, they people don't understand is when you talk about me, it's they talk about me a lot on that show. They think that it.
Well, I mean, it's one thing to talk about somebody behind their back, and it's another thing to say something to somebody's face. I'm joking with you. I would never say anything behind your back that I wouldn't say to your face as a joke. So
Yeah,
the more, I mean, and again, I don't want to offend anybody. I'm not trying to be a prick, but it's funny to me. So I want to make sure
yeah.
that you're okay with it, and I would never cross the line. But but I would never just go on a podcast and be like, "Oh, Jake Hudson's fucking weird." That's stupid. Who does that?
But they here's the thing. They're saying, oh, here's the thing. I've done shows with Noelle, and they're saying now that Noelle showed her titties on one of the streams. Stinky in Noelle. The I don't know if you know her.
No.
She's a person that came into the Dabbleverse, came into the no filter community because
Mm.
it was just and then she got a little taste, and then she's went into people's channels that I know, went into Mirror's chat and Jacob Waters' chat and doing stuff. But I get now why people. I get now why a lot of people don't like Bobby Nick, and because sometimes he's a manipulative. He's manipulative. Sorry,
No, I
I'm
mean,
not. I'm
no,
not talking
no,
shit.
bro, no. I don't know Bobby Nick all that well. I can see manipulative. I mean, I'm sure he has an inner circle also. So, look, here's the thing: like when you're running a show, like Shuli and Bob Levy, and sometimes here's the thing: like Joey C, right? Let's use Joey C
Yeah,
as an example. I don't think they like Joey C. I think they want Joey C to be their next lol cow. That's what I think.
yeah.
So, like, they're nice to him, but it's not genuine. I don't think.
What do you think about Mr. Kill Everything on the network?
I think he's boring.
Mr. Yeah, he is. He's the thing is the reason why he's doing a lot of people are doing that, going on the Shooting Network just to get Kevin mad, and Kevin, here's the thing. Kevin is Kevin. A lot of people don't understand this. Kevin pays everybody.
Yeah, he paid me when I went on.
I forgot you went on that show.
Yeah, he asked me to come on a couple times after that too, and unfortunately I couldn't come on. And with him, it's very last minute, kind of like you have to be checking your DMs to see
Yeah.
if you're being invited. So it's tough for me. I mean, I live with my parents, so it's tough for me to kind of do that. Plus, he's on East Coast, so it's much earlier in the day for me. But I like KB's show. I hate Stevie Lou, but I like KB's show. I like them all, honestly.
Who doesn't like Steve? Who likes Stevie? Nobody. Everybody doesn't like that guy.
Well, I mean, I guess KB kind of likes Stevie Lou.
But here's
Other
the
than
thing.
that,
He
I don't
came.
know.
He came. Sorry. He came on my show to say. He came on my show and told me that he did business with a liar. He did a business with a liar. The King of guy, Billy
The Who
Mitchell.
guy? Oh yeah,
King of
I don't
Kong,
know that.
Billy.
I don't know who that is.
Dude, go watch the documentary, The King of Kong. This guy, he said he got a 1 million point game in a game of a Pac-Man.
Oh yeah. Yes, I've seen that one actually. Well, sort of by proxy. Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
So he doesn't
he
think.
did to basically he did business with it because of Eastside Dave. He did Eastside Dave
Oh
show.
right, that's right. That's right. Who is also a lolcow.
Eastside Dave.
Yeah, he's a Jocktober mark.
Uh, what is your channel about? If you don't mind me asking.
Me? Oh, I do podcasts and I make some clips. It's just I'm an open micer, so I've been doing open mics for
Yeah.
last 8 years.
Have you ever worked? Have you ever met? Have you ever met the great Ray DeVito?
Never met, but I've been on the podcast with him a couple times. I like Ray.
Ray DeVito is he is a mid card talent. Mick, here's the thing. I used to work in the wrestling business stuff. The main eventers are the guys that do the show, do the main card, not main card. The mid card is like the people
The
that
middles.
go on for the middles, and then the jobbers are the ones that take the tickets out the door.
Yeah, open micers.
Open micers. Yeah, I wasn't calling you that.
No, I mean,
I'll tell you a little something. I actually never, before even jumping into the universe, I didn't even know who Opie and Anthony was.
oh, so you just discovered them, huh? Oh, did we lose you? Yeah, Opie and Anthony. I'm a big Opie and Anthony guy. Been watching their stuff for years and years. During the pandemic, I went back and watched a lot of their stuff. And
Actually found them. I'll tell you a little bit of. Sorry, my internet is cutting out right now. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
My thing was I was more of a Howard fan.
Sure.
Stern. In 2020, I watched one of the clips I watched was Shuley. Shuley had a big beard at the time, and he was conducting a tour of HPE's apartment. Yeah, it was showing people where he was like, oh, and all that. But the thing is, I got to meet HPE. I got to do shows with HPE, High Pitch Eric, because of Elisa Jordana.
Oh wow.
That was a good. That wasn't that. Don't get me started on Elisa, because that's one of the reasons why Steel Toe doesn't like me, is because of the whole swatting incident.
Yeah, I mean, I get all that. I mean, that shouldn't lie on your shoulders, but
because but my name was used in my name and my email was used in it, and I'm
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But I want to ask this: what do you think about? They're saying that Aaron's getting charged with revenge porn. Kayla Morton, not Kayla Morton. Damn it! I got Kayla Morton from Street Outlaws on the brain right now. Kayla Ricada.
Yeah. I don't obviously I don't know what the laws are, so I don't know if it's like gonna stick. Revenge porn to me is more of a thing that like you release stuff publicly, but maybe because they did it on a public forum, like during a show, he like sent it to him live. Um, Maybe that can be grounds for some kind of revenge porn. I don't know. I mean, the whole thing is weird. Like Aaron, that whole thing I used to watch Steel Toe. Um, I didn't mind it while I was passing time in the mornings, but the thing is that like e-begging is always been frowned upon. So like I get how everybody turned on him, um, and he's obviously the domestics and all the and so much
Yeah.
more than just the e-begging. It's a wild situation, and yeah.
Sorry if I'm interrupting you. I just want to say this. Number one, when he was on the Twitch days, he was never asking for money like he was. He was only
Yeah.
asking for things. And he basically got when he and then the last and then when he came to YouTube, he wasn't fighting with YouTubers. He was fighting with like radio guys. He was going after Brent Hadley. He was going after Mike Waters, Manson from the Bubba Lussbone show. He
Yeah.
was even fighting with Bud. He was fighting with Bud.
Yeah. Lemmy talks a lot about those early Twitch days and how fun the chat was, especially. And I get that. That's usually how I like to have a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
But maybe there was a lot less pressure back then to make money. So it was more.
I gotta say this: Lemmy is saying the same stuff I've been saying for a couple years. I've been saying the same stuff, but I've been called an outcast because I've been talking about it. But she doesn't. She doesn't get called an outcast about it. She's over
In what sense?
because I called Aaron out on his shit before Lemmy.
Oh, okay.
I was there. Here's the thing, Lemmy. I love Lemmy. She's a good person. She's a very strong female. She can hold her own in this business. And this what Aaron gave, but I don't get why Aaron. She was the lead moderator. She would do every Monday. She would stream from 6 to 7 but the thing is, one time she started her stream late because she forgot she had to start streaming. It was 6 o'clock my time. This was 7 to 8 when she streams, and I went at her at 6:40, 7:40, and it's like, "Are you streaming today?" And she's like, "Oh shit, I need to start streaming," because she forgot she needed to stream. I have a lot of respect for her. I have a lot of respect for Granny. I have a lot of respect for a lot of those people. I'm not going to badmouth anybody over there. The only person I have not respect for is Aaron M. Holt. Aaron's on my shit list because of stuff that he's not my friend. He just used me like Howard used Wendy and Gary. Wendy and Gary, the R words.
Yeah. Yes. So I'll say this. Actually, one of the things that like made me stop liking Aaron was he said something a couple years ago, which was about like the Discord channel. He's like, I don't join the Discord channel. That's for the fans. I don't need to. And then apparently he didn't show up to some kind of like event. I'm like, dude, that's wrong. Like your fans, like you're not better than your fans. I'm sorry.
He didn't show up to DabbleCon 1.
Well, no, not that. There's another one. There's supposed to be like a fan event for Steel Toe that he didn't show up to.
The only thing I know that he didn't show up for was for. By the way, thanks for following me on Twitter, Dave.
Of course, I thought I was already following you. Sorry.
Yeah, I get why people don't understand the lore. You know what? You know what a hype train was?
Yeah.
A hype train, basically, you had to get 5 people to get bits and subs to start a hype train.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if he goes to a certain level, it would be game over for that's how they made their money was on bits and subs back in the
Right.
day. That's the reason why they had a bits and sub shirt. I actually do have two of the. I have the Twitch version and the YouTube version of No Longer Death Sentence shirts. Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm listening. Yeah.
I just want to say this. It's like I know you're a busy person. I know. By the way, I put your description. By the way,
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I
it's
see you made me you made my official account a moderator, which is good. Thank you. So you know if
yeah.
it's me now. Yeah.
Hey,
I got
dude.
a lot of fakes.
By the way, I got told the fake account told me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, there's a lot of I mean you know, I don't know exactly where they come from. I mean, I kind of do, but you know, whatever. Here's
I
the
think.
thing that
Go
what's
ahead.
up? I was gonna
I
say
just
real quick. Let me just say this real quick. So a lot of this, like a lot of the trolling of me started when you know, I run in these Discord circles, and a lot of them have like a sort of like a rule. There's like a clear line between clippers and guys, as Melton calls it. I mean, like
Oh, you're part
people.
of nobody likes the MLO boys.
I'm not. I was a stuttering John guy that got invited into sort of like their circle a little bit. And then I learned about all this. I like Melton. I've known about Melton for a long time. My co-host and Melton have been friends for a long
Who's your
time.
co-host? Who's your
Chris
co-host?
Neff, Chris Neff. He's a stand-up from L.A. He started with
Yeah,
Ari Shafir and Sam
Ari Spear.
Tripoli, Jason
Wait a
Rouse
minute.
and stuff.
Did Ari get canceled back in get canceled? I've
Yeah,
heard he.
he said a joke about Kobe Bryant that got him in trouble
Oh
because
no,
at
that
the
would
time,
get canceled.
well, at the time he said the joke, he didn't know that his daughter had died in the crash, so it looked bad.
Yeah. I watched. You know who I watched? I don't watch anymore because I don't like them. I used to watch Logan Paul's podcast.
Okay. I mean, give me 1 second. Hold on, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Sorry. Hold
Uh
on 1 second. Hold on.
oh. So, does anybody like jazz? Hey, I'm on. What's
All
what
right, sorry.
happened?
All right, sorry about that. All right, Logan Paul's puck. I mean, not bad. I've seen some decent ones from him.
I watched Devo's podcast.
Yeah,
Devo's good
I
guy.
don't know.
Oh my god.
I mean, I like
Devo's
Steve-O.
podcast. I watched. By the way, did you see who's going to be on the train wreck Monday?
Was the train wreck?
That reality show with Helga Mann, that
Oh,
podcast with
get out of here.
Bob Levy is
Really?
going to be on Helga's.
Oh, Bob Levy. Oh, okay. I thought you said Steve-O was going to be on there.
No, Bob Levy is going to be on Helga Mann's podcast.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
JJ,
cool.
JJ Dabbles.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the same person, but if that's the person who clips the Helga stuff, then yes, I do know that person.
He's the producer.
Yeah. Great guy. Great guy.
Is that a Dwight I see behind you?
Yes. Yes, this is my Aaron M. Holt. Hello. I sell paper now because I can no longer have a radio show. Hello. I am Aaron Schrute. I sell paper.
Hey, I get here. Let me tell you a little something.
Tell me a little
I can
something, baby.
tell. I used to have the rarest shirt of them all. The reason why they had to get rid of Teespring. I had the King Kong with the Hong Kong to play ping pong with his ding dong shirt. That's the rarest shirt in their universe.
Is that
It's a
like a
shirt that
Tim Pool shirt?
no, it's a Aaron Imholt made this shirt, but his former his girlfriend at the time made it for him, made the
Okay.
design.
Hmm.
April, I'm gonna say this out loud.
Say it out
April
loud, baby.
person, April's a good person. April, but sometimes see when she went to YouTube, she became a little bit of a cunt to people.
Yeah, I mean, it changes you. Um,
Yeah,
I'm sure there's some redemption for her at some point. Like, I get that, like, Melton has been brutal on her,
yeah,
and that's the show for him. Um, for her personally, if I'm gonna be real, I feel bad for her. I mean, I'm a drug addict, so I can't really talk shit. Like,
um,
so,
um,
like, I can't really. I I get it, and like sometimes it can consume you, and you get put in a position where it's difficult, and you're
yeah.
married, and you live in Minnesota, and like, and
Yeah, and
you
then
know,
in 2022 or 2023, lost some of their sponsorships.
right, yeah,
They
and that
lost
definitely
Old
did,
Cap.
and that
They
definitely
lost
did
Old
change the
Cap
show.
Tavern.
Mm,
They lost Old Cap Tavern. They lost a lot of their big sponsorships.
mm.
They, they used to do they now. I think they use no Stonies, not Raleigh's. Jake, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Raleigh's
Stonies.
the one. They use the Stonies. Cheetos pays them just to do shows, and their shows suck. They did a comedy
Yeah,
show, and then one of the people clips it for them. I hope I don't offend you because I have a tendency of offending people.
I'm unoffendable. Don't worry.
Yeah, I want to add I don't want to I really don't want to get um do you mind if I ask what kind of drugs you were?
Oh, I mostly cocaine and alcohol, cocaine and weed. It's
I'm
mostly.
sorry for asking.
Don't be
I don't.
sorry. It's okay. Everybody knows.
I work. The reason I'm scared to ask sometimes is because people don't want to talk about their addictions. People don't want to talk about what they're because we live in a world now that sometimes people I've seen people OD on fentanyl and other big drugs.
Yeah. I
It's,
mean, luckily
it's
I've got good connects, so I'm pretty safe from that. But I get you. I don't usually take drugs from strangers, but yeah, I totally get you.
yeah,
I'll do some Molly too every once in a while. Whatever's
MDMA,
around, honestly. Oh yeah.
and
Oh
also
yeah.
that's also formerly also known as ecstasy too. If people don't
Yeah,
know that,
Molly.
and also I do have to say give a disclaimer that anything we're talking about is
It's entertainment purposes.
entertainment only, entertainment purposes only. It's we're not it's okay. We're not telling you to do
Yeah,
it.
we're not
This is just
soliciting
spiritual.
anything.
Think yeah. I've actually have had to the reason sometimes because my people I have people that say shit. Where did I delete it? Oh, here it is. Viewer discretion is advised. I have that. Hey, let me ask this question. Have you ever been to? Have you been to? Have you ever been to like there's a bar called Sir in Hollywood or Beverly Hills. I think it's ran by Lisa
Sure.
Vanderpump. Sexy
No,
Unique
oh,
Restaurant.
no, I've never been there. No, no, I don't go to the trendy
Lisa
places.
um you been I only
No, that's me. That was me. I did that. Don't worry about it. You're
all
good.
right. I want to ask this question. Have you ever been to Lasorda's place? Not Lasorda. That comedy thing in Hollywood.
The comedy
Laugh
store?
Factory.
Oh,
Laugh
Laugh Factory.
Factory.
Oh yeah, I've
Uh,
been to Laugh Factory a bunch of times. Laugh Factory, Comedy Store, Improv. Oh yeah, I'm a frequent visitor of those places.
Kill
I've done
Tony.
some.
Kill
Yeah, I've been on
Tony.
Kill Tony twice. Yeah, yeah. When it was one time when it was in L.A. and then one time at Antone's, the first venue in Austin. Both performances were terrible.
Yeah. I want to ask, did you see that they had Dr. Phil lookalike on that show?
Yeah, Adam Ray.
Uh, I'm a big Dr. Phil person. I've had people from Dr. Phil. I've actually had a person that was on Dr. Phil before.
Oh, like
I do.
the actual Dr. Film.
Yeah, I've
Nice.
had people that were on his show. Uh, I'll tell you about it. I'll give you the name off camera because I don't want to dox the guy. But you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah.
Hey, how hot is it there?
Um, I mean, it's yeah. I live in LA. It's warm, but the drugs don't help. But sure.
What do you think about Randy Newman's "I Love L.A."?
The song. I mean, it's fine. I listened to a radio. I used to listen to this radio station all the time for sports talk. That used their intro song
Yeah,
used to be "I Love L.A." It was
yeah,
Mason and Ireland. It's
yeah.
710
I watched.
ESPN.
I watched one of my favorite. I watched a lot of. Watched Bubba Howard. I've listened to Tom Joyner Morning Show out in Dallas. Kid Craddock, Ricky Smiley. I've been right now. Been watching a little bit of the Breakfast Club over with
Okay.
Charlotte Manicotti and all that, and I've also been I've been like I've had Ed Teal from Chicago on my show.
Okay.
Ed Teal show. I've had him. I was on the Me Tom and Dan, the Corporate Time with Tom and Dan podcast out in
Oh, nice.
Orlando. I sorry for name dropping a little here. Name
No, I
dropping.
mean, I honestly, I like to hear it. I didn't know exactly. Like, I've heard your name for a long time, sort of like through the lens of the Dabbleverse, but I kind of,
You don't know my
never.
history. You don't know my history.
Yeah, I don't really know the history. Yeah.
I was on an episode of Topic Time with Harrison Young.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was on Nas Redna's podcast. I have one
Oh,
of the
dude.
top clips on his channel. I've also been, and I've been, I'm been again. I want to try to see if I am a big fan of radio. I think radio
Same.
didn't die. Radio didn't die. I think now there's other ways to do radio. You have podcast form. You have other ways to do stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of going in the car and watching radio, I listen to Rick and Bubba in the morning. Rick and Bubba show, Rick and Bubba live, Rick and Bubba. And
Yeah.
I was John Boy and Billy fan. My family, we all lived in radio. My father was a truck driver for 55 years, so there was times that we would listen to the radio. TV sometimes didn't want to work right, so radio was the one thing we listened to.
TV
I
didn't
was
work.
sorry.
No, I was just saying that's funny. TV didn't work right. Yeah.
Sometimes TV didn't want to work right because there was nothing good on TV. You had basically, if you wanted to watch something good, you had to see what the channel. Sometimes those channels didn't have anything good. You had to turn it to HGTV.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know that?
I grew up. I grew up on radio. Also, Art Bell, Phil Hendry,
Yeah.
Howard, of course. Opie. I got into Opie and Anthony probably like in '04. I was on the forums back then, even too, like in '06. So
Yeah.
I was doing all that stuff, and then yeah,
Mancow? Mancow?
um, mm, I mean, a little bit is so a Mancow is Cal is
No, no,
Calta,
no.
right?
You're thinking
That's
of
Cowhead.
Cowhead.
Okay, that's Cowhead. Okay. Did
Mancow is in Chicago. He was a Chicago
did
guy that, yeah. Cowhead is Bubba's, is the guy that gave Bubba
yeah,
sex,
yeah.
the Hogan sex tape to Gawker.
Yeah, yeah, right. So yeah, I listened to some Calta here and there, but not not Man Cow.
Mancow. Hey, he streamed every day on his YouTube page.
I think so I haven't seen any of those, but I've seen some of the Scorch videos that Carl puts out of Scorch just
Yeah.
failing on the internet. It's so bad, dude.
Yeah, scored. And the thing is, it's like and then he made a video today, yesterday on Friday, talking about a podcast. The person's being arrested for sexual assault. The male in that podcast, it was a Christian podcast about a poor. It's a cuck of a husband with a anal queen of anal. I thought. By the way, Kate Meany's going to be mad about that because she's the queen of anal.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah,
Sorry.
baby.
By
Hell
the way,
yeah.
I had to make a Kate Meany joke. Sorry, I
Go
had to
for
make a
it.
Kate Meany.
That's fine. I have no. I'm not married to Kate Meany. It's fine.
Uh, do you know that she's in rehab right now?
No, I didn't hear that. But if that's true, I wish her the best. Honestly, just like with Granny, like like I that kind of stuff. Like I don't really make fun of people for all that much. Like if I know them, I'll do that. I'll make
My
fun of them for like. But if I don't know
I had a
them, I'm not doing that.
me and the guys from BYB did a podcast. Did a lot of podcasts about the name of Robert P. Robert P. died in October because he was
Oh no.
detoxing without medical help, and
Oh man,
yeah.
that's terrible. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad Granny was able to come out of it on the other side, man. Like,
He's
I'm
sober.
glad. Apparently he got through the detox and he got through his little rehab, but the hard part is after all that. It's not, the hard part's after. So he got through some of it, but now it's up to him to make sure. And so,
All right. And I'll say this out loud: is like I've been sober for 4 years.
congratulations, man.
And it's hard sometimes to kick that shit, kick alcohol. It's hard.
I believe it. I mean, I never really had like literal actual alcohol dependency. So I never like had the urge to like drink every day. But like I was doing I still do, some kind of substance, whether it be, weed or whatever. But it's tough. So I'm not gonna make fun of people that have been able to get sober.
By the way, I've had Bob Levy on my show this week. Then I also had Obnoxious John, and also had Kevin. Now I have Dave Sarah. Great.
Oh yeah, you're slowly going lower and lower and lower. By the end of the week, yeah.
Craig K. Calvin says I've been clean from alcohol and crack for 14 months.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Kai Calvin is a lot of people don't understand this. Um, was accused of breaking into Bubba's studio and
Oh
destroying.
shit.
I I had an alcohol. I had a little bit of my dad. I did drink a little bit. I did drink a little bit when we had it. But when I quit because I didn't want to be like my dad and have to deal with liver failure and kidney failure. And that's how he passed away, was liver failure and kidney failure because of alcohol.
Yeah, man.
And,
Yeah, it's
and,
nasty.
and I'll say this out loud. I it wasn't, I could drink a little bit like beer. I could drink a little bit, but one of the things that I had issues with is the had to sometimes it's hard. There was times on the stream where I drank the beer, but I've not drank hard liquor
Mm.
in 4 years. I don't think there's things that I could. I don't drink a lot. You see, I don't drink a lot of times because I don't have the money for beer. I don't have money to go out and buy beer, or sometimes someone leaves it here and I drink it because I don't want a beer to go waste.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're industrious.
And don't want it to go waste and sit there and rot and sour. Uh, Dave, did you one of my favorite things about watching I remember when the Wings episode, Stutter and John's Wings episode, and Stutter and John. It was Stutter and John versus Howard, and Stutter and John wanted Howard to promote his Wings episode, and Howard
Oh
didn't want to do
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Um
And
yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think back now. Continue.
it was and then people calling him a loser, calling Stutter and John a loser, and then Gary comes in and says you don't go to Howard, some of that stuff. Howard will tell you no. He's not promote something because this was when he was having issues with NBC. This was when he was having issues with NBC and also with who's with the head of NBC. What's the name of the head of NBC? Former
Um
head of NBC. Brandon Turnikov.
Tarnakov.
Brandon
That's right.
Turnikov.
Tarnakov. Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get, and by the way, I watched the Saved by the Bell episode when he was on there. Getting accused of everything by Bubba made me famous in Tampa and Pasco County. I'm gonna put these up. Hey,
I went to Tampa for the WATP show in March. I like Tampa. Oh, I mean, technically it was Largo.
Largo.
I had a good time
Yeah.
though. I thought it was a nice
Did you
city.
meet? Did you meet? Did you meet Joey? Did you meet Joey C?
Well, meeting is I didn't really meet him. I saw him. He walked past me, and I said, "What's up, you stupid fucking fat fuck?" And then that was it. But I'm not a big Joey C fan.
Window Lickers, Pasco County, trashy area. We got a hater. Sitka is work. I don't understand this. Crackhead Calvin. I can't. I can't say this. But I want to say that I do respect, and I didn't think that was the real you that was coming in chat myself because I know you don't watch my streams.
Yeah, I've gotten banned from a bunch of places because people have faked my name and then go into chat and then start talking shit. So Can't really do anything. I think I think is a lot of it has to do because maybe I was a little too close to like the groups, and so
Yeah.
when they thought that I was, I don't know, becoming famous, they're like, oh, we gotta fuck with this guy. But I mean, I don't know. But it doesn't bother me. It's fine. Like I don't even care. Honestly, I'm like in most situations, I'm honored anybody even mutters my name. So fake me, imitate me, do whatever, go out there and give me a bad name. I can give a shit less. I mean, what can I? Oh, oh no, I can't super chat Shuli. Sorry, who cares? Like, you know, that's to the
Listen,
extent.
can I also tell you something?
Yeah.
I'm here to. This guy Window Licker says I'm here to study it to go back and do more.
Yeah, he's gonna go. He wants to learn here. I'm gonna put it in chat. The smiley face. If you do the smiley face, everybody will know that's me right there.
Yeah.
That's a smile.
Yeah.
Like I just put it in chat. So if you see that smiley face, 100%
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah.
So
And I would know it's you because you'd be the only one with a Blue Ranch.
well, there you go. Now we know. Don't worry.
Because let me tell you something. I actually have a fake Jake Hudson.
I
I
know.
have a.
I fought with him before.
But a lot of, but the thing is like I'm just doing me, and I don't care what people think about. If you don't like me, you don't have to sub to me. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to help. You don't have to support me. Just if you don't like me, leave me alone and let me do my own thing. Sorry.
I get that
You know,
too. And that's true. But I'm just saying that, like, really, what I try to do is I try to take my biggest trolls and then train them and turn them into my moderators. That's my goal most of the time. Sometimes it backfires.
fucking Blitz, you got what you deserved. You're a liar thief. You're 36 years old and you still live with your mom and dad because Salami ended your lease on the apartment. He's talking about Blitz Kate, Bubba's former producer that got caught stealing $250,000 from Bubba through his PayPal card.
Jesus Christ, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and you don't, dude. Why is he trusting with him with a PayPal card? Hold on, I actually have one. Hold on, have it. I can show you what a PayPal card looks like. I have one.
Yeah, show us your PayPal card. Show us. Show us. Show us. But Bubba the Love Sponge. Never really watched too much Bubba except for when Opie and Anthony were making fun of him. Actually, I don't think they did. They weren't too hard on Bubba. I think for the most part, they were pretty kind most of the time.
Get a PayPal card to show you what the different looks like. I have one later. I have an old one.
Make sure you don't show any numbers now.
I'm coming back. Try to grab it. Damn it! I need to grab something to stand on. It's basically.
It's okay. We've seen PayPal cards before. Used to lease Lummy's apartment.
Hold on. I have something. Give me
Used
a
to
minute.
lease Lummy's apartment. When he did lease it, he wouldn't let Lummy inside, probably because of all the stolen stuff. Yeah, for sure. Sarah had his chance with MLC and he blew it. I sort of did. I don't know why. I kind of wish I'd be invited back. I like KB. I mean, I got nothing against the guy. I'm not a big fan of Stevie Lou. I had to go back. I mean, I had to climb over anybody on BYB to get to MLC. I'll tell you
I'm
that much.
coming. I'm coming. Give me a minute. Trying to grab a PayPal card. Didn't realize it was gonna take this far.
Dude, you're out of breath.
Sorry. Hey, what's up?
What's up, dude? Don't worry.
Sorry,
We're running the
grab
show
a
for you. It's
PayPal
okay.
card to show it is. And by the way, it's been deactivated because that account got banned.
Yeah, it happens.
So I can show this one because it's deactivated.
Stevie Lou is as much a comedian as John Melendez. I agree. And honestly, I'm probably on the same level. So, but I admit it, it's different. I want to see Stevie. I want to see some of Stevie's fucking act. Yeah, no, Mumbles, you're right. I was invited, and I was saying this to Jake
Right.
earlier. I was
Sorry.
saying, no, you're good. I was saying, I was telling him, I was like, the problem is that,
That's a PayPal
yeah,
card.
yeah, it's a nice PayPal card.
That's a PayPal card. It's all right.
Thanks, Window Lurker. Mumbles, I was telling Jake.
Later.
No, you're good, man. I was telling Jake that Kevin like sends out the links like last minute sort of, and like it's a little bit difficult for me to. I live with my parents, and like he's also on the East Coast, so his shows start at like 1 p.m. my time, and at the time I wasn't working, but you know, for most of my life I am, so it's hard for me to get to, you know, a computer to do this stuff at 1 p.m. anyway. But he did send me a link a couple times after that, and I had to tell him, unfortunately, I couldn't. I wanted to be there, but I couldn't. I kept, and I was very nice to him too. No.
Listen, I told him he didn't have to pay me. I told him
that. Same.
But the thing is, he's paying everybody. He's paying everybody. He doesn't want people to feel left out.
No, and I appreciated that too. Yeah, I mean, again, I would like to go on anytime, but again, he you know, he does this show. It's a little early for me to be able to get there most days. Even BYB starts at 5 p.m. my time. It's a little hard to even get there. So I'd like to do that more often, but unfortunately, now that I have a job, it's hard for me to be home at 5 to start, and then after work you're doing 3 hours. It's a grind. So I respect it, but I want to do more. I mean, I'll try to do more, but yeah.
You know, and the thing is, it's like I forget that people. You know, there's a lot of good places in California to do comedy. You have, you have podcasts over there. You have Steve-O now podcast in Tennessee, right? He has a place in Tennessee. Steve-O.
I don't know where he does his.
Have you done Have you done Joe Rogan's club?
Oh no. I've only as far as clubs that you might know, I've done open mics only for the most part. Like I've done an open mic at the Improv in Hollywood. I've done the open mics at the Comedy Store. I've never performed like as like a feature or anything at those places. I've opened for Triple E before and for Adam Ray, but I've never not there. I've done
Sorry.
No, I've done like the Haha Cafe in Hollywood and stuff like that, and like other alt rooms, but never like performed as like a comic at like the major clubs.
I want to ask this question: Is do you think that? By the way, would you ever work with Chad Zumach?
I mean, I'm sort of a Chad Zumach hater. I've actually
Sorry for
very
asking.
recent. No, don't be sorry. I don't give a fuck. I've recently come a little bit around to Chad, a little bit, but I think he's a fucking phony. I think that
Yeah.
he's just a. I think he lies to himself too much, and which means he can't be honest with his audience. And so, for those reasons, I think I don't like that. I like somebody who can just tell, like, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. Again, I live with my parents. Nobody cares. What am I going to say? I'm not going to try to hide that. Make fun of me for it. Oh well. It's just
By the
hard
way,
to.
sorry to interrupt.
That's
Go
it.
ahead. I just wanted to say, thinks this show is good. Tip the stream. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Blue Sky. Good guy, Mr. Blue Sky.
And by the way, I don't know if you have Venmo or you have Dave.
I do, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Just promote your shit. Don't worry about it. I
Reason why,
appreciate it.
because if I do get Venmo, I would send. Like I told Kevin, if you come on my show, I will treat you with respect, and I'll even give you 50%.
No, I appreciate that very much. You don't need to do that. It's fine. I very much appreciate that, and the offer is more than enough. Thank you. You don't have
Yeah,
to do that. Just do your
Dave, you
show.
need
Save your money.
to. Dave, you need to start. This is from Window Liquor. Dave, you need
Yeah,
to start banging female comedians. Sarah Silverman, Felicia, or Alex
yeah,
uh,
Felicia.
from MLC.
Yeah,
I
Gillespie.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta find a fucking sugar mama comedian that will just take me in, and then
Hey, did Sarah
let me open
get
for her.
canceled? Did she get canceled?
For what?
I don't. I
Blackface?
heard she got. Howard did blackface before. Howard did
I know.
blackface.
Um, she might have gone into a little bit of trouble for. Well, here's the thing: the problem right now that's happening in LA is there's sort
Hello.
of a split. Can you hear me? Can you hear
Sorry.
me? You're good.
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
No, I'm
There's
just saying. Yeah, the issue right now in like the liberal areas is that there's sort of like this fractioning of people who support the Israeli stuff and people who don't. I'm not gonna get too far into it, but you get what I mean. There's sort of like this separating here. So like if you're going too far in one direction, they're starting to quote unquote cancel you. But she's not being canceled. It's fine. All these people are fine.
Yeah, I understand now. Like I understand now why people don't like Sarah Silverman had a good show. I loved her show.
Yeah. And I think she's rather funny for the most part. Her podcast is insufferable, but for the most part, I can't even really listen to too many people solo as far as like solo podcasts go anyway. That really the only one I can tolerate is like Tim Dillon. And I watch a little bit of Melton. But as far as like solo
Yeah.
podcasts, I can't really get into it. Like even Theo Vaughn, when he doesn't have a guest on, is a little tough for me. But I've always thought she's pretty funny. I don't know. She didn't throw Louis under the bus, which was nice. So I don't know. It's fine, I guess. I don't even care.
Mumble Slam says, "What do you think about Ray trying to clown on you for living with your parents when he's living in his dead parents' friend's basement in a pink room, not a les?"
Um, Me personally, I don't give a fuck if Ray clowns on me or what. Uh, I like Ray. I think he's like a decent guy. Um, the as long as Ray's okay with me talking shit to his face, I'm okay with him. Like as long as he's okay with me busting his balls. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. For most people, this is what's fun. I've always been told from Joe Rogan and Opie and Anthony, like in order to have that green room hang, right, where you're in the green room having fun with all your comic friends and busting balls and razzing people, you have to be a comic. That's
Yeah.
but things like this, things like Discord, things like podcasting, just hanging out have kind of like fulfilled that void in me because I wanted that's what I was really craving when I started doing stand up.
Yeah.
So, some of these people, they like some of these comedians, you know, that are established big time comedians. I'm an open micer. If I make fun of them, some of them don't like that, and I don't get that. So like people like Ray DeVito, he's been okay. That's fine. He makes
We got
fun of
a,
me. I make fun of him. Yeah.
we got another one. Ray, this is from Window Liquor. Ray doesn't believe in indulging on family like normal people do, but every person Ray has ever is fair game for free house.
Like normal people do, but every person Ray has ever met is fair game for free. Oh, okay. For free housing. Like, can I stay? Hey, it's okay if I just stay over your house for a little bit. Hey, I'll just be here for like a week or two. I just gotta use a shower a couple times. Um, I was on rock bottom a couple weeks ago. I haven't been invited back yet, and every time one of my episodes comes on, he always puts it behind the goddamn paywall. But I do like Ray, and I enjoy.
They only videos go up on on my paywall. They go up
No,
on
I
my
don't
paywall.
care. No, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, uh, I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you want with your content. This is your content. I'm just saying,
Um,
yeah, I've done his show twice, and I enjoy it. And I like
uh,
Ray.
by the way, we do have a because this guy paid this guy, Jeff Levine is actually sending me some hot sauce, and he is a $5 member to my Patreon. I have to promote this, guys. Go check out Silk City Hot Sauce at
Wow.
cityhotsauce.com. HWO at checkout. And Jeff Levine is a good person. And by the way, did you Chad went off on Jeff Levine, and I told Jeff Levine about it. He says it's not I'm not surprised. He says he's not surprised with Chad going off on him. And it was the reason what the reason why?
Hopefully,
Because
not money.
actually it was because Jeff went with made a hot sauce for
Carl.
WTP for Carl
Okay,
and
yeah,
Carl and
that's shtick.
yeah.
That's fine. That's Chad being Chad. I get it. I'm sure this guy Jeff, that's his name, right? Crazy.
Hey,
I'm sure he has a thick skin and he can take some of the stuff. And I'm sure that he's not offended by Chad Zumach talking shit about who he sponsors for hot sauce.
by the
Sorry.
way, sorry, we also had to reidsoap.shop, REIDSOAP.shop. We don't have a promo code for them, but we do have a Kindle on the shop on the Dabbleverse collection.
Nice.
Where did I delete? Oh, I think this code still works. Guys, go to areajane.com and use code HWO for 50% off and free shipping on your first order. You want to hear something funny?
Sure.
Ray and Ari are now friends again. Ray and Ari are friends again. He
I
told
don't know who
me.
Ari is.
The deodorant lady. Gap.
Okay.
The one with the gap in her
Yeah, yeah,
teeth.
yeah.
In her tooth.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I mean,
I'm
Ray's
sorry,
a
but
nice guy.
Ray's a nice guy. I love Ray. Ray
He's fine.
DeVito.
Yeah. But my biggest thing with the only thing that I can't tolerate is like, yes, fuck Rob Saul. I hate Rob Saul so much. The one thing I can't tolerate is your, I'm not saying you, but whoever's inability to be shit on. Stuttering John, Aaron Imholt, even to certain say Chad Zumach blocked me on Twitter. I've been unblocked since then, but Chad Zumach originally blocked me on Twitter for calling him a phony. Like, dude, please, guys. Like, so it's as long as you're okay with us shitting on you, you're fine in my book.
Can I tell you something? I will never block you, but don't try to. The only time I'll block you is when you say things that are not true, or you're these people, these fake accounts that come over and say, Dave Chandler just gave NLO $1,000,
Okay.
or David
Yeah.
Chandler is giving Chad $1,000. Why is my charger in the garbage?
I don't know, but Jake, I'm very sorry. I apologize. I love the show. Please
You
have me on
got,
any time. But I gotta knock out, buddy.
all right, love you,
Thank you
brother.
so much. Hey Jake, honestly, anytime you let me know. Thank you very much, buddy. I want to try
All
to get
right,
you on my show too sometime, please. Okay.
all right, all
Thank you to
right.
the chat.
Thank
They've been very nice.
you. And also, Dave Sarah, guys, Dave Sarah, go check out Dave Sarah at
Thank you very much.
youtube.com/David Sarah. That's your channel name, right? At
Yeah,
David
David,
Sarah.
Sarah. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it,
All
Jake.
right,
Honestly.
all
All right, I've had a
right.
great time. Thank you, bud.
Thank you, thank you. All right, you want me to kick it? There you go. Thank you. Thank you guys. That was actually it's better than me um now I can go pee. Be right back, guys. That was a great show, guys. Guys, if you guys want more, like, subscribe. And this will be on Freaker later. And brought it in here so I can get something off with it. Yeah. I want to say thank you guys very much. Guys, I want to say thank you guys very much. If you guys want to, this good, yeah, guys. If you guys want to help the stream, we basically during the birthday stream we made $325, and during the Kevin Brennan show we made $44 just in Cash App, and plus 59. We made $59. I am a big Steve Wilkos fan. Adam, how you doing, brother? I am a big Steve Wilkos fan. Sorry, guys, if people don't get offended. I watched Steve Wilkos back. I remember when Steve was working with. I remember watching some episodes when helped. Steve went to New Orleans to catch criminals. and I want to say thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm not a rich man. I've I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. This is something that I love doing. I love podcasting. I love coming on here and doing this. And the reason I'm saying I'm still standing is because there are some people that don't like me for some stuff I've said in the past. Someone's doing well. Someone's doing. I need to get that tune from Kevin. If Kevin's watching, can someone ask to see if I can get the? If someone can get me the "Someone's Doing Well" sound drop, I will be indebted to you guys because that's. I'm a big fan. You know, someone's. And I just want it every time that someone, yeah. Seriously, my 23 ounce, my Arizona raspberry tea is already been is being shipped right now. Note to self: don't buy any drink. It will be here August 5th. Get it. Not offended, just wondering. I'm not. Here's the thing. Marble people do mumble marble slam, and I love marbles. Um, I just want to. I always want to make these shows great because there's people out there that do get offended. I'm not offended at anything. Listen, I've gotten called retarded before. I've gotten called retard. I've gotten called a lot of stuff. I'm not. I'm not offended. I don't get offended easily. There's some people that don't understand when you're. I I don't know if Adam still works for. I don't know. I'll ask him because here. But what does people think about Mister Kill Everything wants to go over and do Shuli Network? Yeah. I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I want to say thank you. I need to send these two over to the email. Who? Oh, I can send. Yeah. Yeah, you don't hear it because Adam the old has the he. All right, I'll check with Adam because I really need that. I want that sound drop. Um, I don't. I just want to tell you something, Window Liquor. I don't call myself a genius because I'm not a genius. I have autism, so autism is a superpower. Think I I think it's Brian McCarthy saying someone's doing well. Dude, one of the also want the I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And yes, and I just did, and I can see if I could talk to Kate for that about that. Kate might have the sound drops, that sound drop. Yeah, I want to say thank you guys so much from for showing up, guys. Guys, I want you guys to know that I love you guys to pieces. I think that this was a great show, and I might go live later. I don't know. I might go live later. It's just I went live right now. I went live because I. All right, guys. Let me play you guys out with a song. What song I'm gonna play for you? How about an old classic that I did? All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye for now. Here is actually before I'll play you a new one that I made. This one is a song that I did for myself. It's called Living Out Loud. All right. I got before we here's one.
I'm a full-time variety streamer, YouTuber, TikToker, and dreamer. Living with disabilities, that's my story. But I'm chasing my dreams, I'm aiming for glory.